grab.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Today, oh, you see what's on the motherfucking menu. You see it. You see it. You know it. This is a game that requires a little bit of an introduction. Without further ado, let's get right on into this bad boy. We're in France. Paris. Un série. My Betty. Oh!
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save us.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. Are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. Alright? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
Nope.
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Oh, got punched in the fucking mouth.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours.
Oh, damn.
You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Oh.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert!
Mm-hmm.
Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
I'm gonna trust Mama.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh, motherfucker. How about that one? How about that one? Oh, shit. Oh, what are you gonna do? She got a gun. Oh! Knocked him the fuck
Well
out.
done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
Thank you.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No. Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchardt.
Yeah, kick that motherfucker. He's a piece of shit. Wanted to dissolve us. Fuck him. Consult your journal. Well, that fucking hint went way too quickly. 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. Lord Mortimer's Island. Oh, off the coast of England. Now this looks like an Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide present. Game brought to you by CreamTV. Played on CreamTV. A game by Big Bad Wolf Studio. Oh, such luscious, beautiful graphics.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Borchardt's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Yeah? The Council. Episode 1. The Mad Ones.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
What one may be able to imagine. Wasn't it the host himself who invited me?
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Home.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some
Excuse
common
me.
interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Excuse me.
We have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Home, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Lie.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. To get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do
Deflection.
not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
All
We're
right.
moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you alright?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
What the fuck?
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah, don't! No.
Damn
No!
it.
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Now that was a charade.
Phew.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
Miss Corset Big Tits.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. That just arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake?
Look at these letters.
Absolutely need to find you.
Let me pick open the letters. Give me a letter. That's how you run. I wonder what our graphics are. I guess there are no graphic options. Bacon.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
We were on the
I'm
same
not
fucking
sure if you
boat.
remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh. Politics, adequate linguistics, conviction, diversion. The diplomat shines society. A talented speaker. He avoids faux pas. And he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. An occultist. The occultist is a master of deception, convinced by the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in the science and the arts, using others to achieve his own ends. It does not bother him. And the detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings. He as well as in the people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. Oh, which one to pick? Do they share something in common? I'm more likely to go on detective. I'm going to go detective. Ooh, choose your skills. 3 available points. Vigilance. We have the occultism.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'orgère, for example. Thieves that torture their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You
Hi,
do
Commander Root.
remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me. What a sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met.
Your skills give you access to unique choices in action at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower cost of effort points. Browse your skills by using the character tab in the menu.
Don't you remember? We bumped into each other at Mesmer's show in Paris. That fraudster had even bamboozled the Marquis of Lafayette.
You too, apparently, because I've never been to see him.
Ouch. Well, that didn't work.
Right, time to go to the manor.
Fuck. Okay. Okay.
I'm heading off. Don't get left behind.
I'm coming.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects, as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents dedicated to the tab in the menu. Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5.
Honey, the remedy of the gods. Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
I know, right?
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richer's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf? A Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mund gatur. There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother. The barrel's been broken for quite some time. This sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean.
I didn't know.
It was blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
I'm gonna take the fucking bar!
This might just come in handy.
Now let's use our keen cream intuition to figure out what this game is hiding. And what has been going on. Is that a blue dot? No. There are no graphical options for this game. Once you start it, you are in it. Rope!
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched this for a good long time.
Ooh, letters!
Let's see what's hidden inside. Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter?
Yay!
Bourgeois?
Thanks, buddy!
Who are you writing to?
Appreciate the
I don't
bits.
recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
Well, you're
Who's
damn
this
right
Samuel
something's
Wheeler?
going on there, buddy.
And for crying out loud, who's this man of Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Man of Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
I can't
I'm
remember.
guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet
There are
you've
so
got a
many
lot to
ways this
tell
game
me.
can play out, so many choices that can affect everything. I love this. Alright, this is where we landed with the Pope and whatever. I can still go back and look at that. Not the Pope, the Cardinal. And that one chick. Oh.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
That clue wasn't there a second ago. Open sesame. Never mind, lock me out. Open the gate. Is it open?
I'll never get it open barehanded.
You have the bar.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
You fucking weakling. Force it open. There you go.
There we are.
Ooh,
It's got a pistol case. But
that's
it's empty.
Mother's pistol's case.
I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Interesting.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Examine the broken
Huh.
barrel.
What have we here? It's cannon powder. It's unusable. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves.
Amber fragments. You have just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort point by 1. Review them in the inventory tab menu.
Fragment of amber.
I can't wait till you guys see more and more of this game. The beginning tells you a lot. That's just about it. Gives you enough to keep you wanting more. There's nothing else here for me to find. Whoop.
Wooden floorboard.
Question where it came from. It's a board. How can we question it?
Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. It was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this? Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Questions remain. I love games like this.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard.
Did you not see it?
It's different from the rest.
Look underneath. Oh, fucking shit. Use the iron bar.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag.
Looks like
The
mummies.
Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. The crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Okay.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder. Shit, those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of a perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
You tell me.
Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. The bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days.
How can you
It's
tell?
rationed. There's enough left to last 2 more days. An iron key completely rusted. You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it. The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. And judging by its consistency, it's the same type of powder that I found earlier. This just gets better and better.
Oh yeah. Take the bag.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, it looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd.
There you
So
are.
very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I had to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so.
Alright. Find out more about the occult! Hey, I want to go to the manor.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
That's a good question. Very, very good question. Open the door. Oh. Good image. Whoa. Zeus.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced.
Thank you, my son. Bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Oh, which one? Well, I'm pretty sure that was not going to give me the letter.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago.
I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
We're in a secret society. Fuck it, let's tell him.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order.
Not a secret
which I
anymore,
joined
you
a
just
few years
fucking
ago.
told him.
Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities.
Failed the
my
blunder,
son.
I bet.
You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit. All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Yes!
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe.
No, it's not. You just revealed you're in
know
a secret
my
society.
reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less. Listen to me, child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Confrontation. Last step. For the last of the confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking about, give them a positive answer. You give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until you give it a right one, or you have no blunders left. The last conversation step will repeat itself if you fail. Ooh.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests.
And you
safe
fucking
passage
knew
across the
about
borders.
it. So what was the point of it being a
She doesn't
secret?
share all our convictions. She always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. I fucking won't! That, my friends, is how you get into the manor and the what I call the prologue. Part 1 of episode 1. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of CreamTV. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Also, go ahead and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single thing. Ding, ding, ding. Like and engage with my social media up top in the overlay, also in the description below. Also, like and engage with my Twitch and YouTube, also in the overlay in the description below. I do different content on both platforms. Also, I also do different giveaways on both platforms from time to time. Also, if you happen to be a Twitcher or YouTuber yourself and you're familiar with an auto host, that's for Twitch. If you'd add me to that and I started streaming and you weren't streaming, your channel will broadcast my channel. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, both get exposure, depending on the amount of hosts you have and the order that they're in. And for YouTube, there's an auto feature channel. I'll use myself an example. Say I made you an auto feature channel. You will show up on my main YouTube page underneath a banner on the right side in a little box that says Cream Legionaries with your channel name and avatar, and anyone comes to click on it, including yourself, it goes straight to your YouTube page. Pretty cool, right? Yeah! The name and location of that box all depends on your personal YouTube layout. And if you happen to do it with Twitch and YouTube and you want to do both those three, oh my god, I'm thank you so much! And I have no problem doing it back. Just ask. And as always, if you wish to make a donation to CreamTV, it's so easy to do. You can go to my Twitch page, up top in the overlay, full links in the description below. And if for some reason Twitch is down or the page is in response for the pale button, it's just not working correctly, you can use the alternate most preferred method of donating my users at Streamlabs.com. Also link in the description below. And the cool thing about Streamlabs, you can go there and interact with the stream with music, polls for votes, games, mini games, all sorts of cool stuff. And I've also started up a Patreon account, which is also linked in the description below. And that is for the funding and upkeep of www.streamer-squad.com's website. My website, my community. Website has launched. We're in alpha access. Not everything's complete. Some is. We're working on getting to beta. All funds accumulated are greatly appreciated, and all proceeds will go to better hardware, software, gaming, internet, and most importantly, a better viewing experience for you, the people of Twitch, YouTube, wherever else I upload these videos, wherever else these videos found their place, and of course the lovely creepers and legionaries of the Cream Buyer and Streamers Squad. As always, pardon the interruptions. Stay happy, healthy, safe, out of trouble, and most importantly, stay creamy and tune in for the next awesome godlike creamy goodness. Thank you.